First things first, what is FL Studio? It stands for Fruity Loops Studio, which is a DAW. What is that, you may ask? Well, that means digital audio workstation. In really short, you can edit, create, record sounds and music with it. FL Studio works with loops. So now we know the basic terms. Let's see the interface of this beauty. I close everything so it will be easier to follow and focus on different parts of the GUI. First, the toolbar is up here. You can find the 8 basic menus: File, Edit, Add, Patterns, View, Options, Tools, and Help. Going to the right, here you can find the Stop, Play, and Record buttons with a knob to change overall volume, change the BPM and switch between patterns and playlist. I will tell you more about the usage of this later. Moving on, here is a snapping list and buttons which can open the different windows of FL Studio like Mixer, Playlist and etc. The software has shortcuts for that, but those are going to be in a separate video. Up here we have some basic information about our track like a timer, some useful pieces of information about the CPU and memory usage, and a monitor for the master track. Also, more buttons that can be found under the File and Edit menus. Lastly, the 3 basic icons on the right upper corner of the screen for closing, maximizing and minimizing the software. Heading over to the left, here is your browser for samples, patches, MIDIs. That's it. Open the playlist with this icon. On the left, there is a browser type of thingy, but it is for patterns, automation, and samples that have been loaded into the playlist. On the other part of the screen, there is the actual playlist where you can arrange the elements of your track. Let's open the piano roll. You can program your melodies here with some helpful tools which will be discussed later. In the channel rack, you can add your instruments and synthesizers and compose patterns. You can use them in 2 ways, in step sequencer view or piano roll overview. I would recommend laying down beats in step sequencer and composing melodies in piano roll view. You can see which mixer track your instrument has been assigned to. Mentioning mixer, here you can, guess what, mix your instruments. Add effects to it or make some weird stuff with it. That's all for the interface in a really short amount of time. In the upcoming videos, I will guide you through all the different parts of the DAW and try to explain briefly the tools and usage of that specific part. See you there. TOMYKA signs out.